U.S. President Donald Trump has started a trade war with Canada. We know that is now in effect. And with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announcing retaliatory tariffs, many Canadians are wondering how it's going to affect their pocketbooks, your wallets, your purses, and your bank accounts. So we decided to take a look at 3 sectors and see when and where we are going to see changes. So let's get started here. Let's start with your groceries. We all need to eat. We all need food. So when it comes to fruits and vegetables, for example, we import a lot from the United States because of our winter months. So we actually need the fruits and vegetables to come from somewhere else. We get about half of our fruits and about 80% of our vegetables from south of the border during the winter months. Now, this is set to go up within weeks, so by some estimates from experts. Packaged goods will also go up, but keep in mind they have a longer shelf life, so it may take a few months for that rollover to take effect. But certainly when you go to the grocery store, you will be noticing things going up because of the tariffs. And again, also with the retaliatory tariffs. The auto industry, we've talked a lot about the auto industry, the fact that to make a whole vehicle, there are certain parts that go back and forth. And so think about the 25% tariff going on one side and then coming back, another 25% tariff. So there is a compounding impact when it comes to the price. Now, when it comes to research firm J.D. Power, they're estimating that a new vehicle could cost $6,000 more. So $6,000 more for a new car. Now, this is a rough estimate. We know that that could vary depending on the brand, whether or not it's luxury, or if it's in high demand, like an SUV or an electric vehicle. So that's what you're looking at. Part of this conversation when it comes to the auto industry as well is we know that manufacturing plants say that they may not be able to survive if this goes on for too long. So we know that about 100,000 people in Southern Ontario are employed by the auto industry and manufacturing plants. We think about areas like Windsor in particular. We could see those plants close. When it comes to housing, we could see projects stalled, maybe not even get started because building supply costs are set to go up. You have to think about appliances, glass, any type of hardware that goes into building a home will make the home more expensive. And part of this is what's indicative when it comes to the housing market is that it signals what's going on with the rest of the economy. Canadians may lose some of their purchasing power, and it will signal a sign of inflation. What happens with inflation? We know the Bank of Canada tends to spike up interest rates to get inflation under control. So if the interest rates go up, we may see some of what we've already seen, and it could be deja vu. So yes, 25% tariffs right across the board. We know it's a 10% levy on Canadian energy right now. And a week from now, another 25% is set to be applied to Canadian aluminum and steel. So we are keeping an eye on this very closely, but these are just some of the areas that you could see the impact of this.